Hey everyone, it's Elaine. Thanks for coming back to visit. Today I want to show you the results of the auction that I did. Now this auction is where you have a few days, actually a couple days, usually a few hours on certain days before the auction goes live to go and view the items. Well, this time I couldn't do that. The items were staged 3 hours from my house. So that's 3 hours there, 3 hours back. I didn't have that kind of time. So I just looked at the pictures online, kind of hoped that they were something that I could use, and went from there. Now, I did win some of the items. So today I want to show you one of the lots that I won. And it is aeronautical material. But before I do that, I will just give you a brief idea of the things that I got. I got a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. They say once upon a time were collector's items. I have looked at them online since, and there still seems to be clubs and people interested in those. I got some old receipts and a couple of photographs. And total transparency, I've already misplaced one of those photographs. It is in my car somewhere. I just know it. 2 cigar boxes. Didn't pay much for them. Thought they were cool. I could do something with them at some point. And then these are some TV and movie cards from the 70s. That'll be a fun thing to show you when I get there. Some Life magazines. And then this aviation material. And then the other that I got was some military manuals. Not quite sure about those, but good, bad, or ugly, I'll do a video on them. So anyway, that's what we have planned. But today, I'm just going to show you the aeronautical material. When I went to pick up the material, all the items, the man Alex that's usually there to greet everyone, helped me box these items up. And this is a pretty hefty box of material for this material here. It's one of those, if you know what a chicken box is, it's a cardboard box that is like coated in wax, I would say. And I think they actually put chickens in them. But these are clean. Thank heavens. But they're nice. They're sturdy. They've got handles on them. So anyway, I'm going to have to reach down into the box to get all of this because it's a bunch of stuff. And I've not really looked at it yet other than the fact that he showed me this. He thought this little handbook could be actually worth something. And of course, I've not delved into it yet. But it's pretty interesting. It's a nice sized book. The staples are a little rusty, of course. Let's see if we can see a year that this handbook was done. This one is revised in September of 1965. It does have some water damage on the corners, but I'm sure it's been a few places. So that was one of the items. Hold on here. Let me get some more. All right, let's see here. Discover America. Looks like an old atlas. That's nice now. It could be made into tags or put into a pocket. I don't know if we're going to see a year on this, but that's fun. That's fun. I guess it was probably a freebie. Here is a little plastic card for Williams Flying Service. Guess they did parts and repair. A pilot's handbook on engine operation. I kind of like the cartoon characters in here. Glossy paper. It's a nice feel. All right, this looks like some kind of giveaway from Snap-on Tools. It's got a 2-digit number and then it's a 4-digit behind decimal point. Tap drill indicator. Not quite sure what that is, but it would be cute to add to maybe a journal for a guy. Here's another kind of chart. VHF frequencies for civil pilots. From Esso. You know, that's got to be a little old. I don't think those gas stations, didn't they become Exxons? Here's another VHF VHF frequency for general aviation. It's got a little spinny wheel that actually works. And that one is from Chevron. Here is some kind of, well, it's some kind of slide rule thing. Metric and length, area, weight, volume. And there's a slide thing over here. Oh, to turn Fahrenheit into Celsius. I understand that. This is a, what is it, Jepsian computer model. It looks like it is for some kind of gadget. I don't know. Maybe the gadget will be in the book. But the cartoon characters in here too, there, it's pretty fun. See, I like always seeing if there's a year on things. If I could tell how old they are. There's nothing in the front that indicates that. But this book did only cost $1.25. Alright, here's something that looks really old. Kind of falling apart, as I was saying. It's got some addresses in it. I guess maybe this is... Oh, this looks like maybe how when they went places and flew, how many miles. I don't know about that now. Because can you only fly 5 miles? That's not very far. But this was back in the 70s. Here is another little something. It's at VHF frequencies again. And I guess this is for spark plugs to see what size spark plug you need. I don't know what MSOE stands for, but it's something conversion factors. It's all kinds of things. Kilometers, kilowatts, drams and grams and degrees and bushels and centiliters conversions. Alright, here is, oh, I guess for that little gadget. So I bet there is one in that box. We'll see here. But isn't that a cool diagram? Now that will be fun. Alright, here is a little paper pamphlet. A glossary of aeronautical terms. Oh yeah, it's like little definitions. That's fun. Just leave that intact and stick it in. AG Central Aircraft. I'm trying to see if it's compilation of acreage and materials. I wonder if the guy was or was trying to be a crop duster. That's what that looks like. And since we are in farm country, keep to aviation weather report, or key, excuse me, to aviation weather reports. And here's like a cardboard thing that he must have cut out of something. Oh, here's a little agriculture pocket handbook for a Cessna agricultural aircraft. So yeah, that's crop dusting. The aircraft magneto. Alrighty. Not that I understand what a single thing of all that is, but it is pretty cool. Some of this now, I'll have to say, you know, I'll look up online and see if, like especially these kind of booklets that are still intact, you know, there may be a collector out there or someone that's interested in it. So sometimes things like that, you know, I will investigate first before I go tearing it up. Because if it's more important to someone else, I would rather let it go. Not trying to make a, you know, killing on profit or anything like that. But I also do not want to destroy anything that, you know, is maybe obsolete or very few left and, you know, is important to someone else. Alright, let's see what else I got in the box here. Alrighty. Let's scooch this stuff back so y'all can see. Engine log. Number EF5. Well, there doesn't seem to be anything in this engine log. Now, is that a good thing or a bad thing? Engine log. Maybe he had another one of these somewhere. Oh, he didn't have his engine checked. Dictionary of electronic terms. Oh, that's nice. Kind of glossy pages. Kind of looks like a dictionary. This one says it was copyrighted in 1963 by Allied Radio Corporation. Now that's pretty cool. Alright, American Aviation. I guess model AA1B trainer. So this was some kind of training little booklet. Oh, look at that instrument panel. So it might be nice in this case to do maybe a journal that is around travel, not just airplanes. I don't know. I'm thinking of possibilities here as I go through these items. All right, what is this one? Allied Electronics Data Handbook. Same thing. Oh, you see that? That is geometry. Lord have mercy, help us all. I never thought I'd have to see another, I can't even talk, geometry, equation. I can't even talk. This has just got me floored. So maybe they were telling the truth, that we will need geometry in our adult lives, after all. Or at least pilots do, I guess. Oh, I can't believe it. So this is pretty funny to me. So, you know, I can always cut out a section of this and attach to something. That you don't see in journals very often. But I will look it up first to be sure that there's plenty of them out there. Here we go. Flight Instructor's Handbook. So I guess if you're a teacher and you teach flight instruction, this would have been one of the booklets you would have used. I'm sure this is old and probably not really used anymore. Things have changed so much. And here is a flight training handbook. So I guess you go from the training to being an instructor. Now that one is dated 1965. I'm sure this is very out of date, but it is in good shape still. So, and I would think some of the basics are the same no matter how old it is. All right, let's see what else I have in the box. Now these look like some maps. This says Jacksonville Sectional Aeronautic Chart, and this is for Atlanta. Let's see, oh yeah, look, that's pretty cool. They're like in different colorings than we're used to. It's kind of like they're topographic maps in a way. So that's neat. Play with those. They say they are from, well, this one says 1978 for Atlanta and 1974 for Jacksonville. And this looks like some kind of tool. A 2-in-1 plotter. Okay. That's neat. I'm sure somebody would like to have that because I don't know quite what I would do with it. Except put it somewhere and let it collect some dust. Alright, here's a pilot log. Wow, wow, wow. This says beginning November 25th, 1957. This is now older than I am. Let's see what's inside. Oh, did he not go anywhere? Oh, he did a few. Oh, he did climbs that he spelt wrong. Glides, turns. Oh, slow flight, stalls. Oh, he did a stall and a 360 turn. Wow. So that's pretty neat. But, I don't know, did he give up or maybe he just got another book? Because I have another. Here is a pilot flight record and logbook. This is pretty neat. Now, this one says beginning 11/1977. And yep, he had some flights in here. Total time. Alright, so he did a few things in this book now. Not a whole lot. Well, that's alright. Pretty cool book. I can use those pages. Now, this book looks older. Really falling apart. But it's not. This is 1965. Wonder, this might have been the one see, this is one he actually used. It's got stuff in it, flight information, all the way through it. So that's why this one is more tattered, because it was actually used, even though it was a newer book. It's been kind of taped back together. So this is neat, too. All right, let's see what else is in the box. I do see the bottom, so we're getting there. All right, another pilot logbook. Oh, and this one's used, too. So that's good, that's good. This one looks like it's set up a little differently. But alright, so that's good. Here's a couple gadgets. This is some kind of metal. This is a plastic, it says altitude, line of sight, flight plan sequence. Oh, and this, oh, look at here. This, I guess, is one of those gadgets that we had the manual on. Does it turn? Yeah, that wheel turns. Not quite sure what this does. And it looks like maybe there was one over here, but maybe it broke. I don't really know. But I see that wheel works. I don't know anything else on there that's moving. Does that move? Oh, yeah, it moves. It's tough, though. But it's kind of like a compass. So that's pretty neat. That might be actually cute, like on the cover of a journal. Let's see what else. Hold on. All right. Now these look like, now here's a little book. And look at that. It's got some little flip outs. A map flip out. But that's nice. That's pretty cool. I like the size pages. That'll be fun. Of course, you know what I'm looking for. A year. Yep, May 1966. So, oh, this must have been down in here. All right, so it was in a leather little pouch. Yep. And then here is another one that's in a vinyl pouch that I can hardly get out. I got to tell you, too, this stuff is kind of mildewy and stinky. Yep, this has this plastic wheel. This plastic wheel is turning, and the wheel behind it is turning. What's on the back side? Some other stuff that I don't understand. So, yeah, so this one's actually in pretty good shape for what I know. Slide it back in there. Alrighty. Looks like I'm down to some big binders. Let's see if I can slide this stuff back a little bit. This is an airway manual. Alright, this is pretty cool. There's a lot of pages in here. Oh, here's some more dates and things. So, let's see. Alright. Alright, guess what? Jackpot! I am doing the happy dance, the happy dance. Yes, sirree, the happy dance. These are very cool. Tell you a little story to the side. When I went to that Stencil Girl retreat now a couple years ago, Pam Carricker was there, and she gave us a little folder of some different kinds of paper for, you know, collage, and so we can slap paint on and stencil on. And one of the things that she was very gracious to share with us were pages out of an aviation manual. And they were thin and crisp and just unusual. Well, guess what I have? Yes, sirree, Bob. I am excited. Now, what is this? This is like a plastic pocket, low altitude flight planning chart. So this must have been some travels and some information that he added. I was going to see if there's any kind of something on here that, I don't know, I'm looking here. I see different altitudes maybe, or I don't know, maybe that's different areas on the map. That's kind of what it's looking like now. So that's different places, but yeah, this is the paper. This is the paper. Now this is a big fold out kind of map thing. What she gave us for small individual pages. Mostly words, nothing really with drawings on it. But look here. Now this page is kind of a mess. But that's okay. What we're going to do anyway. We're going to paint. Alright, now that says Albany, Georgia, Alma, Georgia. Alright, so these are different places around this area. So I guess it's kind of where the flight plan is or the airport is. Of course, I don't know. But it's all kinds of places. Oh, here we're even into Mississippi now. I guess, oh yeah, the tabs. So this is North Carolina. We have some for South Carolina and Tennessee. Alright, well I got to tell you, this was worth the bucks that I paid, which I didn't pay a lot, don't get me wrong. But this manual right here, even with this crinkly page, this is worth it right here. Yes, sirree, Bob. I'm excited. And you know what I'm noticing? There is another one! How about me? So, yep, some more charts. Now, this is more like what she gave us with the words and the regulations. So, I guess that part of the manual that we showed first was more like maybe the practical in service. And this is more of how to, what you need to do, what's right and wrong. So, I am excited about this. Well, let me get this off the desk. Looks like I just have two more things, and I'm not quite sure what they're about. Let's see. Alrighty. This is metal. It's got a strap. Looks like it's a clipboard. There's a pencil. Some paper. It looks like it should open. But I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know how. It looks like it has hinges on both sides. It is really musty, nasty. It's like it has a snap to snap that off. Yeah, I'm not going to play with it. But it has the man's name on it. And it looks like there's one more of those in the box. Yeah. Alright, this one kind of looks like it's open. Let's see if I can do anything. I'll let you all see. Oh, there we go. It's got... Can you see these kind of hinges on it? So it'll slide. It's like sliding straight. And it's got some pages in it. It's pretty good. Alright. And what is this little thing? Oh, let's see if I can show you. This is a light. So I guess at one time, maybe it needs batteries or something in it. Again, I'll have to investigate. And but that's pretty cool. Now, I am tickled about this find. So anyway, that was one of the lots that I got, and I will do videos on the other ones. Nothing was as much as these as far as, you know, quantity of items. So the videos should not be as long as this one has been. But this is fun, and I hope you got a kick out of it. One thing that I like to do with stuff like this is I like then to look it up, see what it's about, see if there is, of course, anything of value. You hear those stories all the time about someone finding a map or something in a Goodwill or at an auction or hidden in a wall. So, you know, I will look them up and see if there's anything, like I said, of value. And then, you know, I'll share with my friends and, you know, play with it and collage and paint. But, you know, we're never too old to learn and see what new things there are out there and new things that we can do. So, again, thanks for stopping by, and like I said, you never know what I'm going to be up to, what I might find, and please, you know, subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up, let me know that you like what I'm up to, and the things that I do and find and play with, and tell your friends. And then I tell you what, with all this aeronautical stuff, you never know. We might meet each other in the friendly skies sometime. So anyway, thanks for coming by. And I will catch you, well, maybe in those friendly skies. Bye.